Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and it's Christmas time, and today we're gonna cook Christmas dinner. Let's get started. We will have salad, some appetizers, we will have a dessert, pizza for kids, and we will have hot dish, meat bread stuffed with mushrooms and cheese with baby potatoes. It will be really delicious. Okay, let's get started. The first appetizers will be bruschettas with the guacamole and shrimp on the top, and we will start making guacamole. Okay, we have avocado. Okay, we need to cut it in half. Opa, you have to take a seed. I don't need it. I need a spoon to take this off. Okay. Wow, it's very soft. It's very nice. So I need to use fork to make it like paste, like butter. Wow. We have a peel here. I don't need the peel. I have a paste of guacamole. So we need to add salt, pepper, and the most important, you need to add lemon juice because I don't want this avocado to get dark. And you have to mix it well. Okay, now you need to chop all the vegetables. It's garlic. Okay. And chop it. Okay. So add the garlic. Chop some red onion because it's sweet. I use a quarter. It will add some crisp in guacamole. And the last one is tomato. Okay, my daughter came. She wants to help me a lot. Okay, we finished, I think, with the guacamole. And you need to mix it. Okay, that's it. So, see? Let's fry some shrimps. Add oil. Now let's sear our shrimps. Season them with a little salt and pepper. I also like to add Italian herbs, but feel free to use any spices you love. And don't skip the butter. It helps caramelize the shrimps so they get the beautiful texture and a little crunch. Give them a flip, and our shrimp topping for the bruschetta is ready. And now let's make the filling for the second type of bruschetta. We are going to roast cherry tomatoes together with cheese. Drizzle everything with vegetable oil. Add salt, pepper, your favorite spices, and pop it into the oven. Now it's time to assemble the bruschetta. Toast your bread on a dried skillet or in the oven until it's nice and crispy.
For the first version, spread a layer of guacamole and place the shrimps on the top. For the second, add the roasted cherry tomatoes with cheese and finish with a fresh basil leaf. And our bruschetta are done. Next dish, tortilla cones with turkey and cream cheese. Boil turkey or use chicken breasts and shred it. Add cream cheese and seasoning. I'm using chicken seasoning. And mix until creamy. Cut tortillas in half. Roll each half into a cone and secure with toothpicks.
And the last one. Okay, here we are.
Bake them so they can hold their shape. Then remove the toothpicks, fill the cones with the turkey mixture. You can serve them cold or bake them again. They are great both ways. They also freeze beautifully. Just pack them in a vacuum bag and they will bake on the day of serving. Next, let's make a smoked chicken salad. Super simple. Dice the smoked chicken, chop fresh cucumbers, add finely chopped boiled eggs, shredded semi-hard cheese, salt and pepper. Add canned corn and mayo and mix it well. If you want it lighter, you can swap the mayo to a Greek yogurt. But honestly, once a year, mayo is totally fine. Next dish, a spinach roll with cream cheese and salted salmon. It looks incredible and very festive. Blend spinach with eggs and splash of the milk, salt, pepper, and your favorite spices. Perfectly blend only the yolks and fold in wrapped egg whites later for a fluffy roll. But I used whole eggs this time and it still worked great. Add a little flour so the butter holds the shape. Spread it on a silicone mat and bake just until set. Let it cool completely. Spread a layer of cream cheese, add the salmon, roll it up tightly. Wrap the silicone mat and chill for an hour until firm. Slice and serve. The green, red, and white colors look so gorgeous and festive. Your guests will love it. Let's move on to the main dish, a stuffed meatloaf with mushrooms and mozzarella. First, we prep the filling. Finally, chop your mushrooms and sauté them until all the moisture evaporates. They need to be completely dry so the meatloaf doesn't leak. Now, take your ground meat, add breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, and an egg to help the meat to be together and don't break. I already had an onion blended into the meat when I ground it, so I'm not adding extra. Mix everything very well. Then place the meat onto a plastic wrap and flatten it. Add the sautéed mushrooms and cheese sticks. I'm using mozzarella, but any melting cheese works.
And I have 2 stripes of mozzarella cheese. I think it's too big. I'll put it like this.
Now the most important part. Use the plastic wrap to roll and seal the meat so none of the fillings stick out. You want a nice tight loaf. Next, the side dish, baby potatoes. Coat them with oil, salt, pepper, and whatever spices you enjoy. I'm using dried garlic and dill. Toast well.
Dried garlic. And dried dill. Pepper. And mix.
For the glaze, mix ketchup, soy sauce, apple cider vinegar, salt, pepper, dried garlic, smoked paprika, Italian herbs, and sugar. Brown sugar is better. I only had white on the hand. And now you have to mix until smooth. Place the meatloaf on a baking sheet. Remove the plastic wrap.
Okay.
Brush it generously with the glaze.
We have to glaze it very well.
And wrap it in a bacon.
With bacon, because we need to keep all the juices inside, like this.
Brush more glaze on the top. Add the potatoes around it and bake for about 45 minutes to 1 hour until everything is beautifully caramelized and golden.
Here, but we will try maybe in 2 layers. Oh no, don't fall. Okay, the long one. So garlic here. Okay. Put it inside like this.
Now for dessert, something very light, because after a big dinner you don't want to have a cake. Add blueberries to a small saucepan with some sugar and cook just until the sugar melts and the berries release their juice, but keep their shape. In a bowl, mix cream cheese, heavy cream, mine was like 38%, and powdered sugar. Blend until smooth and transfer in a piping bag. Take any biscuits, which you have, crush them with the hands into chunky pieces and add them on the bottom of the serving glasses. Spoon it with berries, then pipe the cream cheese mixture on the top. And put cream cheese here. Repeat the layers. This dessert is best made in advance. You can also use a sponge cake instead of biscuits, and any berries you like. It's light, quick, and very delicious. And finally, a kid's favorite, a snowman pizza. Take pizza dough and shape 2 or 3 circles for the snowman. Spread with sauce and add any toppings your kids like. I use sausages, cheese, and tomatoes. Bake until golden. Kids get so excited because it really looks like snowman, especially with 3 circles. And it's our holiday spread, our festive dinner. The whole thing took me around 4 hours. Many of these dishes can be made ahead, frozen, and reheated before serving. The table turned out hearty, colorful, and unique. Our guests were thrilled. The meatloaf was especially incredible. Give these recipes a try. Subscribe my channel for more ideas. Leave a like and see you in the next video. Bye!